Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 26, Road to the College Football Playoff mode today, headed back down to the Lone Star State for either the last time or one of the last times. We're just about done with all the Texas teams. But for this one, it is going to be the Sam Houston Bearcats as requested by Jamarcus Shaw here on YouTube. If there's a team you guys want to see on the campus tour, make sure to just leave it down in a comment below. We've got 18 teams left that still need to be requested. So if you want to see sooner rather than later, make sure you let me know about it. So the Bearcats, first things first, Bearcats with a K. If you're curious about that, I looked it up a little bit. And this version of Bearcats is actually a mythological animal. Doesn't actually exist compared to the Bearcats of like Cincinnati based off the actual tiny little creatures. Why Sam Houston is called the Bearcats, that I couldn't tell you. I didn't look that deep into it. I just had to know, why the heck are they Bearcats with a K? Well, we somewhat have an answer to that, at least as to why it's spelled differently, if nothing else. So the Sam Houston depth chart. Last year, at least, we had a 97 speed receiver. We had gun doubles in the playbook, which is Sam Houston's actually where I found that PA zone read for the first time. Love that pass play. Not in the playbook this year. We don't have that 97 speed receiver. We do have some actually pretty good things in the Sam Houston book, though. A few different versions of spread. You have some cluster halfback strong, some good double stuff. So playbook-wise, I like what we're seeing here with Sam Houston. Depth chart-wise, well, that's a little bit of a different story. Quarterback Hunter Watson, workhorse and magician, 76 overall, 85 speed, which is nice. I was thinking of putting Mabry Mature. Maybe I'm going to go with Mature because his throwing stats are actually pretty solid. 91 power, 82 short, 80 medium, 75 deep compared to our guy Watson, but we'll keep the mobility and we'll keep Hunter Watson as our quarterback one. At halfback, we are going to be making a change here. I actually went in and did it already. 91 speed, Alton McCaskill will be our guy. 6'2", 210 pounds, and 91 speed. We'll take that over, I believe it's Green who starts as your usual halfback one. That's a pretty good upgrade for us there. Wide receiver, we are moving some things here too. Smith Mack is going up to our wide receiver 1 at 91 speed. Phillips is going to be our wide receiver 2, 89 speed. And Caleb Black with his bronze sidestep, 90 speed. So at least we have our top 3 receivers aren't too bad. You know, Sam Houston is a tier 5 squad. So there's really only so much we can hope for. And that could be worse. It could be better. But it could be worse. It could be like our tight end room here. I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll just put the higher overall guy up here. But he is 6'6". They're pretty much the same speed. And whatever. It doesn't really make a gigantic difference for us. Left guard, offensive line. We got a pocket shield, PA shield on our center. That's about it, which that makes them better than most tier 5 offensive lines. Their defense looks pretty dang abysmal. No speed at linebacker, no abilities on our defensive line. Secondary though, at least we got a 92 and a 90 speed corners. Those guys are going to play the outside for us. Joe Swen is going to be our slot corner because he's 6'2". Free safety is going to be Jaden Scott, 5'10", 87 speed. Strong safety, we put Tyler Bailey up here, 6 foot tall, 86 speed. The only other thing we really changed down here is going to be our sub linebackers. We're going to do 2 strong safeties in the spot. Cecil Powell, who is your starting strong safety typically. It's him or Brown. I actually think it's CJ Brown, but either way, that's why we're starting Bailey up at strong safety, so we can have both these guys come down and be sub linebackers for us. So that is how we are going to set up the Sam Houston Bearcats. We are going to go road to the College Football Playoff. We are in the Heisman division. So far this season hasn't been too bad for us. We're 7-1 at this point. Which I said at the beginning, if we can get about 8 wins in a Heisman season, I'm pretty happy with that. And we're already at 7, so we're going to be at home for this one, then back-to-back road games. Sitting at 114 and 11 overall, as we've got like 27 or 28 games or wins left to get. We're getting there, man. So tier 5 Sam Houston, we are going to search tier 5. If it takes 5 minutes and we get a thing that pops up says, hey, a match can't be found, then we open that up to any tier, and whatever happens from there happens from there. This is just going to be our first attempt with Sam Houston. If we win, great, they are done and we are moving on. If we lose, we got to come back with Sam Houston and use them until we get a win. Hopefully we're just going to be one and done. Hopefully we're just going to move on after this. But Sam Houston, Bearcats with a K, campus tour, let's go get them. It looks like we will not be finding a tier 5 matchup for us. That is unfortunate. Sam Houston is definitely kind of bottom of the barrel in terms of teams overall in this game. 62 defense, 69 offense. Really was hoping to get a tier 5 game here. Well, we're going to open it up to any tier then. At least we're at home, I guess. I don't know. Let's just open it up to any tier and see what happens from here. All right, and an opponent has been found. These are always nerve-wracking because it's like, who's it gonna be? Hopefully it's a tier 4 team. Hopefully it's a tier 5 team that maybe somebody hopped on and just decided to look eventually decided to hop on with a tier 5 team. Or it's Miami. It is kind of fitting though. They are playing in the playoff game tonight. Hopefully he's not in Heisman and doesn't have a bunch of national championships, at least something. Okay, he's an upperclassman with no national championships. So not a great matchup for us. But it'll give us a chance to talk about tonight's game anyway. So Sam Houston at home against Miami. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what... Oh, we got 4-2-5. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so Miami. Tonight playing against Ole Miss. Didn't see that one coming. From either side. I really thought we were getting Ohio State, Georgia in this game. Oh, get around there, Powell. Good tackles, Powell. Good work. But yeah, Miami's defensive line just wreaked havoc. Once they got that one pick six, that was pretty much it. That was game over. Very impressive performance from the Hurricanes in that one. I'm just going to straight shade underneath here and get down on Bailey and try to get back over here. Bring down Fletcher. Hey, doing a better job bringing him down than most teams do in real life. We're really hoping this guy starts passing at some point, because it's always the worst when we're going against somebody and we have the team disadvantage and they just run the ball and do man coverage. That always makes things very, very difficult for us. But that's just thrown right at us. It's just thrown right at us, dog. Allen, you got to catch that one, buddy. Okay, though, 4th and 2. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see him go back to the run here. And for tonight, I mean, I do want... My heart says Ole Miss, because I love Trinidad Chambliss. And just have them kind of stick it to old Lane Kiffin, even though he does get a bonus, I think, for Ole Miss continuing to win games. So I guess that doesn't really stick it to him all that much. I got to get ready to try to fly in here with Swin in case it's a run. It's a screen. Swin! 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 Come on! What a play! Sam Houston forces the turnover on downs. Let's go! But yeah, Miami, it's going to be a heck of a game. I really want to see Chambliss keep doing well. I really, really like Chambliss. Network issues, there's no shot. No shot. We're going to come out in some trips tight end as long as this guy continues. But Miami's defense is definitely going to be a problem. This definitely looks like man. Are we going to have... I mean, our tight ends stink, though. Let's just take our halfback really quick. Just get some yards on that. We're okay taking 5 and see what defense he was in. Cover 2 drop. Okay. I'm going to come out in an RPO here, and it looks pretty dang good. Unless that slot corner is really flying down. His user was over there, which kind of scared me off of it, but then that run just really opened up wide for us, so we'll go ahead and take that. 1st and 10 for the Sam Houston Bearcats. And a big thing for me too, honestly, I have a hard time trusting Beck. I just feel like he's going to have one of those games at some point that is really going to end up costing Miami. I don't know when, but you just got to feel like it's coming sometime. Just take it to our halfback here. His user's not in a great spot. He's trying to Superman tackle. Fight your way through there, buddy. His user did a good job taking away that drag to our tight end. So we just kind of wait and let our halfback get out there on his little check and release, take it for a 2nd and inches. We're going to run it right at this vaunted Miami defensive line. I mean, an RPO is probably not the worst idea here either, but we're really just looking for something like that. Give us a 1st and goal at the 2. He's coming out in a lot of man. I mean, we have some good spread stuff in here too, but I like having the threat of the RPO, even if we're not going to throw it. Just coming out in something like a trips tight end. You should be worried about the RPO here if you're Miami, but we'll see if he actually is. He's been calling a lot of man blitzes, so we don't want to pull an Ohio State here. We don't want to throw a pick 6. Well, and I did. And I did. I threw it right at him. I don't know why I threw that. I knew he was going to be there. I knew that was getting intercepted, and I still did it. That's all right. That's all right. That was just dumb. That was just dumb on my part. It is what it is. That's okay. We got to regroup. We gotta focus back in. I literally just said we just can't do what Ohio State did. And then I did. I did the exact same thing. But that's fine. We're going to be okay. Then he kicked that one straight out of bounds. I literally just, I said, I just can't get over that. I said, just don't do what Ohio State did. And he's been calling a lot of man coverage. So what do? I just go to an RPO and just blindly throw it anyway. But we'll go to some cluster now. You sneak a little halfback out here. See what we got. RB right over the middle. Beautiful throw. Find your way through there. We're not really going to outrun anybody on this team. We couldn't catch whoever that was that got that pick. But I still like what we've seen so far. I still think we're in a decent enough spot. We'll come out in a little bit of spread this time. Spread offset. I actually just want to run this. Can we trust our offensive line? Get some blocks. Can we get second level here, boys? Sure can't. Okay. 2nd and 10. Cover 3 buzz press. So some cover 3 match there. What else do we got in here? I mean, shallow cross looks pretty good out of this spread. FL cross. Yeah, let's go FL cross out of regular gun spread here. I think I want to put Humphreys on. Is Humphreys supposed to be out there? Who could possibly say? We'll just throw him on something like that. Just take X right underneath there. Go right at his user. Try to pick up that first. Good, good, good. As long as we just don't do really dumb things, I think we're gonna be okay. It's just, can we avoid those dumb things? I don't know. Only time will tell. We'll go back to our trips and our curl flat here. I mean, this is certainly, does this look like, man, he's pressed on the outside over there? It might be. It is. Gonna have our halfback here. By just enough time, outrun him, Porter. Hit the angle route, hit the Texas route. Sam Houston in for the touchdown. Tie it up at 7. I think, is Porter who we even want in there? It's not, but heck of an effort there, Porter. Touchdown, Bearcats. And really, defensively, I think we're mostly going to be okay. Still going to watch an RPO over here. I always want to get on the halfback the same side the running back is on. Oops. Switch sticking by accident. Click on to Swen, the hero of the day for Sam Houston. Makes the tackle on the first 4th down. Then we just click on and make sure we get back there with him. That's why we put our 6'2" guy in as our slot corner. He gets back there and makes the interception. Sam Houston taken right back over. Now, do we go to some doubles? I do like the looks of their doubles, so yeah. Let's mix in a little bit of this. I really like the Sam Houston playbook. Between the doubles, the different trips, the different spreads, I think there's a lot of really, really good things in here. And his user's not going to make a tackle there. Juke out to the right, or just hang on to the ball. We're okay with that, too. But yeah, between the different doubles, I mean, this one's only got 6 plays, which we don't love. Doubles Y off, you got 24, but none I really like. We're just letting this go to the end of the quarter. A few different play actions, few different things. I'm telling you, there's good stuff in the Sam Houston playbook. You have doubles Y off weak here too. Post curl, maybe throw a drag or something on there. Strike, shallow cross, which I think, yeah, let's go to a little shallow cross right now, actually. 2nd and 1 at the 25. So far, our defense has been doing some good work for us. I kind of, maybe something like this? Or is that kind of crazy? Oh, we can hit that right past his user. Like he's not even there. Whoop. Oh, I was really trying to get a little stop and go and turn that back to the left. Another 1st down, though, for Sam Houston. Keeping the ball moving. That's all we're asking for right now. Normal flex. Y off trips. Or do we just go back to some trips? Regular trips tight end. Yeah. I feel like I'm getting a little too predictable running the ball on 1st down. He's in 6-1, and this appears to be the man blitz. The Sam Will blitz, maybe. So we're just gonna go with this here. We had B on that. That was man coverage, so the other guy was not gonna react to that in time. It was actually, what was that? Cover 1. I should be calling this to the opposite side, honestly, but I'm gonna go back to this curl flat idea. Or do we try to run it here? I don't hate a run idea here. I don't hate it at all. Just cut that back to the right just a little bit, and we were golden on that. I think halfback might be our best shot. PA Y cross. I like the looks of this. We're going to have to hot route a couple things, but I like the looks of it. We're going to throw B on a drag. We're going to throw our halfback on a Texas. And we're hoping that drags just we're wide open on the right sideline, Texas route over the middle, or our tight end over the middle. Ah, we got nothing. Just take... Oh, okay. Just get on it, please. I was just going to say, just take the sack and go down. I didn't really see much there. Thankfully, avoided the turnovers. Ruben Bain does Ruben Bain things. We will settle for our kick, and as long as we can make this... Kicks up, kicks good. We will take our 3-point lead. The way our defense has been playing, we just got to avoid the red zone. We got to try to score from a little bit further out. Then, yeah, back to the game tonight. I'm going with Ole Miss. I know we've got quite a few Miami fans in the Discord and stuff that we talk with. They're all very excited. For them, I wouldn't hate a Miami win, but we're going to stay on this, get back with Bailey, and get dunked on by Malachi Tony. Now I hope Miami loses. I hope Miami gets blown out tonight. I hope they get absolutely killed. What was that? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's a touchdown. All right, well, back at it. Back down by a little bit. Take our tight end on his quick drag there. Get our yards. Oh my gosh, he is so slow. Oh, man, is he slow. But picks up the first down for us. Yeah, head back into a little bit of spread. Gosh, I wish that wasn't our tight end over there. Ooh, he is just real slow. And his user just kind of falling asleep over the middle there. Just please hang on to that ball. I'm confident we can move the ball fine. Our main problem is going to be red zone. I like what we're doing on defense. I still don't know how Tony managed to catch that frickin' ball, but he did. So a little cross thing here. Let's take it to our halfback as that blitz is coming in. Just outrun him. Just outrun him. All right, take it to the 2-minute warning. Staying in that spread flex, network issues. Okay. I mean, we don't have speed to beat like a press man or something, unless Black can absolutely cook his guy, but he doesn't. Just throw it away. Try not to get an intentional grounding, please. Excellent. Excellent. He is really calling a ton of man coverage. I think Texas routes. I mean, should we run this? I mean, look at this defensive front. We still got 2 minutes. We still got all our timeouts. Why the heck not? His user is very, very sleepy. I'm actually going to hurry up here and potentially call the same exact thing. I just don't think... I mean, we got to be able to get a yard against this somehow, some way. That's all we're looking for. As long as we can pick up a yard there, we're doing fine. So he stayed in his zero blitz. Let's go to shallow cross at a spread offset. He's staying in man coverage, it would appear. I just can't trust our guys on the outside to win. As much as I'd love to, I just can't. We can hit the halfback again, though, and does he hold on to it? He does not. Pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. What do we want to go to now? I just don't love... I like the looks of this orbit middle divide. I like the route A is on. I just wish it wasn't our freaking... No, it's not our tight end. It's Humphreys. We can just throw like a drag here instead. And see, maybe Porter can actually get open on this. Why? Why? I thought that was getting picked off, and I thought we were actually catching it. I was so predetermined I was throwing that to Porter, and I really thought we actually had it there for a second. First, I thought it was bad. Hence the why. But then I thought it was good. But then Porter didn't catch it. Hit him right in the hands. We'll try to go a little verticals here. And I want to put McCaskill on something. I just don't know what. So, I won't. Let's secure catch that with our tight end. 4th and 6. I feel like we probably go for it here. He was back in some Tampa 2. I do think we are going to go for this. I just go verticals again, be a basic little guy. I mean, this is definitely a zone, I would guess. I kind of want to put X up and just snap throw it to him, but so I figured that's exactly where his user was going to be. There's nobody on Y. Just please. What a ball by our QB, Hunter, whatever his last name is, Watson or something like that. Hunter Watson. And what a catch by our Y wide receiver. He was back in that Tampa 2, burned him deep over the top. Touchdown, Sam Houston. 11 for 16, 153 yards. We're only up by 3. I still can't believe Tony caught that last touchdown. I think we're just going to go to some cover 4. And we're going to shade everybody over the top. I mean, he is not... I could shade underneath, too. I did end up shading underneath. Maybe a bad idea. Then it's just me over the middle. Okay, somebody please make a tackle. Talk. Sam Houston, please. We're going to go just a standard old Tampa 2 here. He's thrown us a pick against this a couple of times. I think he's going to again. Good knockout. Good knockout. We'll take it. Now he's going split pro near. What? Let's get on Bailey. Oh, it is a pass. There's nowhere to go. That is not a flag on us. Thank you. Thank you. Back him up. Back him up. I almost wanted to take that 3rd and 10. I saw that, whatever it was, his tight end looked like he started blocking somebody. And I really, really got nervous. I got very, very nervous. Let's go back to our cover 6 here. We'll get on Brown. And just go make a tackle. Make a tackle. That's fine. 3rd and 11. He's taking a timeout. I was actually thinking of taking a timeout too. 3rd and 11 flex. I think Tampa 2. Just don't get on the mid read. We'll get on Swen. Been our defensive hero here so far. He forced the incompletion. But boy, do I wish you caught that one, Swen. I keep calling him Sven. I wish you caught it, but at least, I mean, he forced another. He got the tackle on 4th down. He had the interception. He knocks that one out. Now, as long as we don't do anything real silly here, we can take it to half with a 3-point lead. And luckily, it's not like I'm liable to do something really silly, right? It's not like how he has 7 of his points so far. By me just being dumb. No, that couldn't be. Right in that window right there to Mr. Black. Can we break a tackle? No, that's fine. Still a good chunk of change for us there. Cover 4 drop, and actually, that was beautiful. That was real nice. I'm going to go a little deep flood. Is there any world Smith Mack just wins on this without safety help over the top? No. Oh, this is stupid. This is dumb. Maybe, though. That was fairly close. All things considered, that was closer than it really should have been. Okay, so if do we do... I mean, we could do some, like, bunch strong wide or something. And just see anybody happens to get open here. Let's put, like, comeback over here. And give this a go. Passing that down, secure catch it, big boy tight end. Okay, okay. 4 seconds. I feel like there's no way we have a kicker who can hit from 57. I feel like that is really asking for a lot. So we just got to try to throw one quick here so we can take our last time out. Oops. Reset this play. Actually need to drag you. And hopefully we can just pick up like 10 yards really quick. No, too much time. I'm not going to pitch it. I want to. I desperately want to. But Miami's way too dang fast. If that gets the wrong guy, that's a touchdown for him. So we'll take it to half with our 3-point lead. Getting the ball. Offense has been humming. Just trust that 14 for 20, 226 at half. Just trust the process. We're going to go right back to cluster. I really do like this verticals play. I do wish... You got to make sure we're picking up that right edge. They're just not... I don't know. I like this play. I like a few of the plays in here. Oh, gosh. Throw that away. I like a couple of the plays in here, but not a ton is my problem. Like, when he's coming out, a big man blitz like that, I don't think we have a great shot of beating it out of something like cluster compared to something like a trips tight end. Now he's probably not going to be in a big man blitz. Doesn't look like it. It could still be man. It could definitely still be man. Let's throw like a zig over here. And then Smith Mack, you just kind of go. Nope, it is not. We can just take our halfback quick though. Try to fight and get that first down and hang on to the ball. All good things. All good things. We'll take that. They keep just dropping back so far. Let's see if we can sneak an RPO in here just because we threw a pick 6 last time. Okay, this is man. I wish I set better audibles, but I didn't. So here we are. He's got the three-man front again, though, so let's go ahead and give this back to Porter for a run. He's going to essentially give up the middle there. Oh, we just need a couple blocks to hold. But if we're getting 3 yards a pop, we're getting 3 yards a pop. We're okay with that. I do really like this curl flat in trips tight end. So we can come back out in that. He's pressed again. Again, I just want to run this freaking ball. How do I not run the ball here? How? I can't help it. I have to. We have to do it. And then cut it right up the middle. Go, Porter. Go, Porter. Juke them both out. Go, Porter. Come on. Porter proving me wrong. Maybe we do keep the great white hope in the backfield here for Sam Houston. Picking up a big first down. Let's see if he's going to give up this RPO. Okay, they're backed up at least. We just really actually have to be careful this time. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Keep the run. They almost overcommitted to that and let us find some space. I feel like I'm just kind of bouncing between the same few plays, but we're Sam Houston against Miami in this one, all right? You're going to have to cut me a little bit of slack. I always say us like there's more people here. There's not. How about that? Phillips? Oh, he's kind of manned up. He's right there on him. Nobody on the halfback, though. Get it to him. Porter. Yeah, your user's not making that tackle. Porter, lay off the turbo, wiggle just enough. Let the user go crazy on defense. And Porter in for the Sam Houston touchdown, back where we should have been almost this entire game. Up by 2 scores, 2:20 to go. Let's just not let up some crazy bomb. Kind of my main concern right now. Maybe a little cover 3 buzz shaded over the top. If he's got a streak on his 87, it should carry it far enough. We just kind of have to watch mainly the underneath. See the streak. I don't want to celebrate because I don't think that. Oh, I don't mean like celebrate on the field. I should never actually do that. I don't want to celebrate that being a fumble because I'm pretty sure he was down. Pretty confident he was down there. Or I thought he was challenging that. He just quit. You were down, brother. He was 100% down. He should have challenged that. He would have won. He still would have had the ball. I don't think he was ever really winning that game. I was pretty confident in us. I mean, his 2 scores came from us throwing an RPO when we had no business throwing an RPO and just a streak to Tony. And whereas Sam Houston's offense was absolutely cooking. I am telling you, I said it in the intro, I said it during the game multiple times. The Sam Houston playbook is very, very good. I was wondering which one to do for this coming up Saturday. I was thinking maybe doing a defensive one and talking about 6-1 and why I like it so much. I'm going to have to look deeper into the Sam Houston playbook because there is a lot of really, really good stuff in there that I like a whole heck of a lot. And we just absolutely torched Miami. That guy, he wasn't the best, but he was in what was he, upperclassman? So he was in Division 4, we're in Division 1. So we kind of expected not the greatest player there, but Sam Houston still against an AI defense that's very, very good in Miami, able to just absolutely pick, dink, and dunk, and even hit some deep shots in there. And Sam Houston is off the board with the victory. That one felt pretty dang good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you next time. Until then, take it easy.